One of the most iconic and psychologically rich characters in modern media, Anakin Skywalker, later known as Darth Vader, is a major character in Star Wars. He begins life as a slave, becomes a Jedi, then tragically turns to the dark side before finding redemption at the end of his life. In this presentation, we'll explore Anakin's development across 8 life stages, using developmental theories from Papalia's and Martorell's experienced human development.
Contextualizing Anakin's development highlights 6 key psychological elements. Anakin's motivation is driven by unmet safety and love needs, consistent with Papalia and Martorell's explanation of Maslow's hierarchy. His quest for emotional stability and protection shaped many of his life choices.
His history, including early trauma, an absent father, and separation from his mother, matched textbook discussion on environmental risk factors that increase vulnerability to emotional disturbance in adolescence and adulthood.
His traits reflect what Papalia and Martorell describe as a difficult temperament: intense reactions, low adaptability, and high sensitivity. These traits shapes how he responded to stress and relationship throughout life.
Anakin's strength included exceptional mechanical skills, reflexes, and intelligence. This aligns with the textbook descriptions of gifted children, especially in the context of appropriate stimulation and early challenges.
In addition to that, his weaknesses were tied to unresolved grief, secrecy, and emotional volatility. Papalia and Martorell have also noted that without consistent emotional support, such vulnerabilities can later on escalate into serious behavioral issues, as well as personality issues that form difficulty in forming stable adult relationships.
Anakin's ultimate development culminates in redemption. In late adulthood, he reflects, repairs relationship, and restores balance, consistent with Papalia and Martorell's portrayal of ego integrity through life review and meaning making.
Anakin's life begins in an unusual way. He was conceived without a father, believed to be created by the Force, and born with an abnormally high midichlorian count, the number of microscopic intelligent life forms present in a being's cell, which are linked to the ability to sense and interact with the Force. Physically, he was healthy and developed normally. Papalia and Martorell shows that genetics and prenatal factors shape development. Anakin's birth gave him rare abilities from the start. Psychosocially, he was raised by a single, loving mother. The absence of a father figure introduced emotional imbalance, while the environment of slavery shaped early coping strategies and attachment behaviors.
Moving on, from birth to age 3, Anakin had displayed strong physical health and advanced motor reflexes. According to Papalia and Martorell, the authors have emphasized the importance of a stimulating environment in early cognitive development. Anakin's curiosity and manipulation of objects show this interaction very clearly. He also formed a secure attachment to his mother, Shmi, aligning with healthy emotional development. Although the social stresses around him during this stage would later influence his emotional reactivity in later stages.
In early childhood, Anakin developed rapidly. Physically, he showed strong fine motor skills through pod racing. Cognitively, he displayed early technical reasoning, aligning with advanced problem-solving ability described by Papalia and Martorell in early cognitive growth. Psychosocially, this was the period of increasing autonomy. Despite his confidence and early talent, the external world remained unsafe, reinforcing fear-based reactions and shaping future behavior.
In middle childhood, Anakin was freed and relocated to Coruscant. According to Papalia and Martorell, children at this stage seek mastery and pure acceptance. Although he excelled in Jedi training, his traumatic separation from Shmi disrupted emotional stability. However, his physical growth continued normally. Cognitively, he adapted quickly to new environments, but socially, he remained isolated, craving recognition from the Jedi Council and others. During adolescence, Anakin's physical development accelerated and he became a skilled warrior. Cognitively, he demonstrated strong spatial and strategic abilities. However, his psychosocial growth struggled. Papalia and Martorell describe adolescence as a time for identity formation. Anakin's conflicting roles, Jedi, husband, and chosen one, caused intense confusion. Emotional suppression within the Jedi Order left him vulnerable to instability and secrecy, especially in his relationship with Padme.
In young adulthood, Anakin reached peak physical condition. According to Papaleo and Martha, this period typically involves forming deep relationships and pursuing life goals. Anakin's secret marriage and fear of losing power heightened emotional dependency. Cognitively, he was a gifted commander, yet his decision-making became emotionally. Psychosocially, he failed Erickson's intimacy versus isolation stage, opting for control of choice. His descent into Vader reflects a lack of ability to balance autonomy and emotional vulnerability.
In middle adulthood, as Darth Vader, Anakin suffered significant physical deterioration due to injury and relied on life support systems. Papalia and Martorell notes that the physical declines become more noticeable in this stage. Vader's mechanical body, restricted mobility, and altered sensory experiences reflect this directly. Cognitively, he remained strategic but was consumed by rigid thinking and authoritarian logic. Psychosocially, he embodied stagnation, disconnected, emotionally flat, and repressing his identity. However, the discovery of Luke introduced the first shift towards emotional reconnection.
In late adulthood, Anakin experienced physical failure and impending death. According to Papalia and Martorell, this stage includes life review and meaning-making. Vader began to reflect on his past, especially through his interactions with Luke. Cognitively, he maintained clarity and insight. Psychosocially, he moved from despair to ego integrity. His final decision to save Luke and reject the Emperor represent full reconciliation, emotional repair, and the successful resolution of Erickson's final psychosocial task, redeeming his character.
This assignment helped me understand how psychological cues actually apply to real stories. Seeing Anakin's life through Papalia and Martorell's framework made me realize how deeply early experiences shape who we become. It made human development feel more real and meaningful.
This project has helped me understand how fictional characters' development can reflect real psychological development. By applying Papalia and Martorell's framework, I can analyze the key life transitions across the lifespan.
Anakin Skywalker's life illustrates how psychological development is shaped by both internal traits and external influences. His deep need for love and safety came from early struggles, and his strong emotions made life harder. Using Papalia and Martorell's ideas, we see how family, life events, and emotions shape who we become.
For reflection, the assignment helped me understand human development psychology in a fun and meaningful way. By looking at his journey from childhood to adulthood, I could clearly see how different life experiences, relationships, and environments shape a person's development.
Anakin's story taught me that strong feelings can lead to bad choice. He needs more help and support. I learned it's important to control emotions. Our choice shape who we are.
This assignment deepened my understanding of human development psychology by applying key theories to Darth Vader. It showed how trauma, identity, and relationships shape personal growth and enhance my ability to apply theory in context.
So what I've learned from studying Anakin Skywalker, it is important that we realize that our mistakes can lead to terrifying circumstances and consequences. So we should be more responsible and accountable with the way we manage things in life, as well as surround ourselves with people who are able to strongly support us. Yeah.
In conclusion, Anakin Skywalker's story is a vivid example of how early experiences, personality traits, and life events shape human development. A reminder that human development is messy, nonlinear, and sometimes painfully delayed. In his final act, Anakin did not simply defeat the enemy. He chooses to be Anakin Skywalker, fulfilling the prophecy of the chosen one who bring balance to the Force.